Hey, go out of the room quick.
All right. Can you get, I think I'm on. Wait. Hey, am I on? Am I on? Can you guys hear me all right? Yes. Get your finger off the camera. They're going to think it's broken again. Oh, man. I apologize, you guys. Wow, John. Thank you. John just gave $100 to the stream. I'm super happy. Okay, let me explain what just happened. So something was wrong with my Mac. We had everything set up. My son was trying to get the GoPro camera going. I was getting a live stream going and everything seemed fine. I hit go live and nothing. And we tried all kinds of stuff and nothing happened. It's wow, I'm almost 30 minutes late.
Oh, you're on your new computer.
I'm on my, so anyways, we had to go on my laptop now. So had to install Google Chrome on the laptop, charge it. It was completely dead. It wouldn't even turn on. So I apologize sincerely. I feel I feel a little bit like the Darryls. So it's really good to see you guys. So now I have a really tiny screen though. So that's not the best. I do need an alarm clock. Not even going to call in. All right. Is this all the way stretched out? Do I have any more room?
Not real. Not well, there you go.
Can you move the Mac back? Sorry guys, we're still getting adjusted here. This was really a mess. I was so disappointed. Thank you, Connor. Thank you very much. I was incredibly disappointed when things didn't work. I hate being late, and that was driving me absolutely nuts. Pull that thing even farther back, like maybe off the table. Apologize for the commotion, you guys.
We don't have any room over here.
That should be good. That should be good. All right, we're going to get to the questions in just a minute. Just a minute. I know I'm late, super late. Mr. Handpay, never late from Milwaukee. Yes, he's actually a friend of mine. And we talk quite a bit about YouTube and stuff like that. He's a landscaper and he doesn't live very far from me at all. So fire your IT guy. I'm fired. Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hey, boss, I'm late.
All right. All right. Careful there.
Easy.
Take it easy, man.
Hey, everyone.
There you go.
I brought you something to drink.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Was it Daryl's fault you're late?
Junior.
Yeah,
No,
no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Let me see if I can expand the screen a little bit. That's a little bit better. That's better.
Yeah,
That's better. Say hi, Daryl.
What's up, everyone? Hi, how's everybody doing out there?
So we're ready for our 2022 season. Anthony, what's up? We're friends. All right, I can't keep up with the, I got to slow it down. I got to use my mouse and slow down the questions because they're flying by. So. All right, so let me start off by saying that the first video of the season starts tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. I have 5 videos for this upcoming week. That's not going to be normal. I'm going to try to do like 3 or 4 a week, but I figured the first week I could put in the extra effort and put 5 videos out. So that's good. All right, there we go. Thank you, Justin. Truth in Politics. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. Where were you guys? Tell me the truth. Why are you late? You guys were a half an hour late.
We stopped at McDonald's. I'm late.
I knew
My
it.
dad overslept. We
Oh,
stopped at McDonald's.
overslept at 7:30.
No, why would I oversleep? He took a nap. That was beautiful.
So anyways, you guys already know this, or at least you should know by now, but Daryl Sr. and Daryl Jr. are back on the team. You gonna show up every day
Of course.
on time?
Yep.
You never gonna miss?
Dedication.
All right, you guys got it on the live stream. They're never gonna be late. They're never gonna miss. How about you?
Yeah, of course I'm gonna be on time.
Are you gonna be busy?
Yes, sir.
I doubt it. Don't lie on the live stream, Daryl. We know the truth.
Okay, I won't fly.
Tell me the truth.
Sometimes I like to lie.
That's not any better.
Huh?
That's not any better.
No, over here. That's
And-
the question.
Where? I don't see it. Oh, that's the first question. All right. So my son is helping because the questions are coming so fast. Thank you, JJ. He's going to help me here see some of your questions so we can answer some questions. I know probably the biggest question that everybody has is who is coming back to the 2022 season. So I got some good news and bad news. The good news is that these guys are coming back. The bad news, well, one bit of bad news, Eric is not coming back. So Eric had an opportunity come up this winter, and he needed to take it, and I don't blame him. We're still friends. So he's not coming back. So I am looking for a finisher. You guys know that already. Mr. Bobby, he's not doing well, his health. If you guys were paying attention last year, you could kind of see he was on the decline. And it's gotten worse over the winter, and he wasn't able to pass his DOT physical, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And because of his eyesight. And obviously I can't have somebody driving a 76,000 pound truck that can't see. That's not a good thing, but I'm going to get Bobby on a video or two here. He's fine. He's living in a house now. He's not in his camper van. If everybody wants to know that, he's warm and dry in a house, taken care of. So he's doing good. Unfortunately, his health just doesn't allow him to drive. Now, the big question is Bugs coming back. If you guys watched a video, I don't know, it was like 3 or 4 videos ago or something like that. I showed a picture of a chain binder, and I had just made a comment like, this chain binder is the cause of a lot of headache for me. So last year, at the end of last year, last job, Bugs hurt his shoulder, and through the winter, it didn't seem like it was getting any better. So he ended up going to the doctor and getting an MRI, and I'm not going to give all the details, but his shoulder was hurt pretty bad. He needed to get it repaired. So Bugs is coming back. He's still on the team, but it's going to be a little bit before you see Bugs. Well, I'll have Bugs on a video, but it's going to be a little bit before his shoulder is healed. He's expecting to come back in June. I think that's probably a little bit early. So it's going to be a couple months or whatever before you see Bugs. I have another guy coming in. He's in his late 60s. He owned his own business for many, many years. He was a concrete contractor. He's going to come and help us pour as well. He's going to start in June as well. So we're looking forward to it. Right now, it's me, Daryl, Francisco, and then you guys have seen. Did they see? I don't know if you've seen Marcel yet.
I don't know. No.
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 No. So Marcel's coming back. You guys know,
Oh,
what was that? June? Was it June? So Marcel didn't show up, and I had to let him go, but I brought him back. He's a good guy. He's a great finisher. I've actually known Marcel since he was like 19 years old.
It's a long time.
Yeah, he was just a kid back then, and we're friends, just like we're friends. That's why I've given these guys like a lot of chances.
Exactly.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah, lots of chances. So Marcel's back. He is on vacation. So you're going to see Marcel for a week. Then you're not going to see Marcel for a week. It's because he had a pre-planned trip before I even talked to him before he left for his vacation to Florida. So that's the team this year. So I'm looking for one good finisher and one like part-time, maybe full-time driver / labor. If anybody knows of anybody, I pay well. You guys know it's fun working here. Right, Daryl?
Of course.
Like, what is he going to say? I'm sitting right here. Like, of course he's going to say yes. All right, let's move on to the next question. I can't take that long on questions, but that question was probably the most important one. All right. Did Concrete take down your sealer vid? What is that? TikTok? TikTok did take down my sealer vid. It's still on a YouTube short, but TikTok said that you guys, if you watch a short, you know what I'm talking about. When I started the sealer on fire and there was a big fire, TikTok deemed it as dangerous material, so they removed it. That's why it's not on TikTok anymore. How to pour your first slab sidewalk with confidence. How would you pour a sidewalk if you never did it before and be confident? What kind of experience do you think you'd want?
Well, I want the knowledge of making sure the heights are right, thickness.
Yeah. So you need to know your thickness. Honestly, like you really need to work for somebody. Even if it's for free, just hop on board with a crew for a week. It's got to be somebody in your area that'll let you work for them. I'd be willing to do that.
Talk to somebody who knows, who's got
Yeah.
experience.
Or watch Victory Outdoor Services YouTube channel.
Yep.
And you can definitely get some good tips on that one.
Exactly.
Why wire and not rebar? We do use rebar like on borders, some sidewalks. If I stamp concrete, I'll put wire mesh with a mat of rebar on top. It's not that I don't use rebar. It's that a wire mesh is just more convenient. You know, rebar can be stronger. Thank you, John. That's awesome. Rebar can be stronger depending on how much you put in there and the size of it. But I've been in business for 23 years.
Yeah.
You guys know all the driveways and stuff that we pour.
Yep.
Millions and millions of dollars worth of concrete work on the ground. I've never been sued, and I've never taken 1 square foot out of concrete that's been damaged structurally. No major cracks ever. I have a spotless reputation. So it's kind of one of those things where if it's not broken, don't fix it. That's why we use wire mesh. That's the second reason. The first reason is if I didn't use wire mesh, I would have no reason to have Daryl around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need him.
I mean, he pulls a wire. It's like, come on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get you, like, when you retire, I'm going to get you a golden wire hook. What do you think about that? What do you think about that?
That would be pretty cool.
Instead of a Rolex, a golden wire hook with his name on it.
Oh,
Yes.
You'd have it forever.
whatever.
We're going to have a lot of fun this season. Best advice for a new business owner, put your money back into your business. Be frugal. Just because a lot of money's coming in, don't think that you're making tons of money because there's a lot of money that goes out. That's what business is all about. You're going to make a lot of money, but you're going to spend a lot of money. And at the end of the year, you hope that you made more money than you spent. That's what business is all about. And that's my best advice when you're starting out is to be frugal. Don't buy stuff that you want. Buy stuff that you really, really need. If you need to take loans out, put a big down payment. Keep your payments low. And then if something goes haywire with the economy, which it could, you know, you could sell your stuff and never be upside down. Is Daryl Jr. going to be the boss again this year? You should have heard him bossing everybody around the other day. I think so. Would you want to be the boss again?
Of course.
I don't know
Keep
if
everyone
he was,
alive.
you know.
I think. Well, he needs a promotion. You know, from what happened last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need a promotion to get back up to the boss status. So we'll see. Deal?
Yeah, of course.
Are you completely booked for why don't you use a power trowel? You can't use power trowels on exterior flat work, which is primarily what I pour. And then garage floors, it's just easier, honestly, to jump on and finish them by hand and wipe them out, not waiting for it to get super hard where you can walk on it and power trowel it. I'm not booked for the whole summer yet, but I'm not even taking bids. I have so many bids to do. It's overwhelming, and I need to get to work. So, do you have a favorite pour that you've ever poured? Man, I don't know. I don't even know how many jobs.
You know what's what I liked that we did? That big, huge driveway.
That when? Last year?
Last year.
I
liked that one.
Oh, the one that was way out and
there, yeah.
like, I don't know where that was.
Oh, that's right.
Richfield? Richfield?
Oh, yeah, we're set up half of them reported.
Yeah.
So we
And
set
you
up
flew
for
down, you got to fly over
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys would actually remember that one. I am Red. Thank you very much.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
This guy interested in learning how to Daryl Sr. have any interest in learning how to properly finish concrete?
Of course. I'm going to step it up this year.
You know, when we're working, we kind of all have like our responsibilities. You know what I mean? Like when we get to a job, I'll jump in the machine. I'll jump in the machine, you know, and I don't know. What do you do? What do you do when we pull up to the job?
When we
I
pull
usually
up to the
don't see
job-
him for a while.
No, he doesn't. He always says, "Where are you? Where have you been? I'm getting stuff off."
$100. I see you. Clear shot. Yo, yes, I will. I'll put that on camera as well. Thank you very much. $100 going to Scott at the coffee shop. I'm sorry. I just wanted to shout that out because that's very cool. Thank you.
It is. I get everything unloaded, try and get everything set for these guys, get all the major tools out. If we have to do plywood, get all the plywood out, get the breaker, the equipment, disconnect the truck from the trailer. If we have gravel, I have to go get gravel. I just have to have everything set so we're not standing around. So everybody can keep in motion because everybody knows how everybody works together. That's why we work as a good team.
Make sure you guys talk loud because you're a little farther away.
Okay.
Daryl Jr.,
Yeah.
what are your responsibilities on the job?
Mostly my responsibilities. I come in the day to report concrete. I run the buggy, or I pull the wire because I know you want your best are out there. And then I give everyone else a hand for everything needed, and basically, I wash tools when they're done, and if the guy wants me to wash them, they either wash them or they wash their own tools, depending on the person.
Mainly supervise, though, right?
Yeah, and then I supervise.
He's got a few more responsibilities. He supervises, and then he goes on TikTok a lot, and he's been on live a lot in the truck. Wait till you see the videos.
Although he was using the
So-
catalog.
But also have to go to the channel too.
So, anyways, back to the question. That's, when we're pouring, we already have our responsibilities, and Daryl has other stuff that he has going. He's cleaning up, he's washing the buggy, all that kind of stuff. So he never really gets a chance. Thank you, Sudatronics. All right. Is Daryl Jr. going to take naps again? I guess that question is for you.
No, I'm not gonna take any naps this year.
Oh, wow.
Unless I didn't have any sleep. Unless I didn't have any sleep the night before, then I might doze off. This year,
All right, everybody, write that down. Smoke some barbecue. I didn't see. Let me go back. Somebody wanted to smoke his barbecue. What? What are you looking at?
He says the chat too.
Oh, I live in the area. Yeah, man. Just email me. You guys should have my email. Just look it up online. Look up the Victory Outdoor Services. My email's on there. You guys can email anytime. It's not a big deal. You can come and make us some food anytime. That would be great. So, anyways, write it down. No naps for you this year. This is going to be a fun summer. I think I might have seen you. I don't think I saw you sleeping yet. All right. Here's a more. Well, we'll skip that one. Our favorite pour. That was the first job of last year. If you guys look up the video from that really big driveway, that was our favorite pour. I don't think I ever answered that question properly. How does inflation affect your business? Okay, that's a more serious question. So inflation is real. Obviously, prices of everything are going up. Diesel fuel was like $4.65 a gallon. Remember, I put $665 in the other morning.
Yep. And
that was just the dump truck and the transfer tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
So diesel and everything went way up. So my insurance went up. Everything went up. So as a business owner, just like every small and large corporation or business owner and corporation, our prices just go up. So I increased my prices this year, and so far it really hasn't damaged my sales percentage, my closing percentage. I'm still getting plenty of work, and people are still willing to pay the higher prices. Would you go to Canada? Whoa, look who's here. Hi, Autumn.
Hi.
I wasn't expecting that. All right. Are you going to come back and work for Victory Outdoor Services? Tell me the truth.
Yes, I am.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to be doing a little bit of photography and then videoing and editing the videos.
Yes. So Autumn's still finishing up. Thank you, Jesse. That's Daryl Jr. You just made your first $50 on the live chat. Right there. Right there. Give it to Daryl Jr.
All right.
Bam. There you go.
Yeah.
He's going to want to come over every night and do these now. Take it easy. Take it easy. So, yeah, Autumn's in school. When do you get out of school? She's in college, so she's just waiting to get out.
The end of May.
So the end of May. She'll be back on the crew. She'll be getting some video for us, and she's going to start editing some of the videos for me. Because right now I edit all the videos. It's super overwhelming. I work in just a crazy amount of hours, and it's hard to sustain. So Autumn's going to take some of that burden from the editing time away from me,
Thank
which
you.
is going to be great. Thank you. Now your dad's not going to croak in July. That'll be good.
Exactly.
Are you looking at any questions? Because you're not pulling any up for me.
Yeah.
No, there's none. It's still.
What are you doing?
Oh, would you go to Canada? I was on that one. Sorry, I never got to that because Autumn came in. Autumn, anything you want to say? How many people are watching? 1,500 people live right now. What would you like to say to them?
Happy Easter.
Autumn just made $20.
Oh, $20 an Autumn? Yes. See, you're making money already. Say thank you to JJ.
$50 more
Thank you,
for Autumn.
JJ.
Oh,
What?
right.
50? Another 50 for Autumn. Somebody's got a tally at $70.
$20 for Daryl Jr.
Oh,
Way.
come on. What about for me?
Or what about Didi Senior? They're broke.
Come over here, Ryan. You look fine. Who cares? I'm gonna block somebody's
Oh,
view
that's
for
okay.
just a second. So Ryan Jr., you guys, he's edited the what do you call them? The recap videos.
Yep. Recaps.
So this past week were all the recap videos. Ryan did all those for me. Tell him what you did to find all those clips.
Went through all the videos from last season, 2021, wrote down all the timestamps that I thought were funny or just normal or very stressful. And you saw all the videos put out last week. So,
Good job.
Yep. So thank you, Ryan. Ryan did all that for me. Yes, John. John just gave me $200.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. Yes. Yes. Have to Daryl Senior. Yeah, yes, your first dollar.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
That's awesome.
Oh, George Washington. That was awesome.
Another 50 for Daryl Jr.
These guys are like
Hey,
legends.
you can buy your own wire mesh hook
I
now.
know.
The gold one, too.
We're coming back here more often.
Daryl Jr., take it from someone who didn't. I got to read these quietly because I don't know what. Yep, I'll pass it on to him, big dog. Stay in school, Autumn. Autumn is in school, and she's absolutely going to stay in school. So you just finished your what year?
Freshman.
And how long are you going to go for?
4 years.
And what are you studying to be? Or what's your I guess what are you aiming for?
I'm studying music and education and speech stuff. And then,
So education?
yeah.
Probably like primary education?
Yeah.
Primary education. So hopefully she'll end up teaching at a great school. How old is Daryl Jr.? That's easy. You answer.
How old are you?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 20 years old.
28 years old.
Oh.
Thank you. Deep. I'm not watching all of the comments, you guys, but I really appreciate everything. It's very, very cool. There's too many comments right now.
They come up so fast.
Very fast. Yeah, I see they move. No more Bugs. Bugs is coming back. I mentioned this early. I'll mention it again because I know no people are hopping on, but Bugs hurt his shoulder. He's on the road to recovery. It's going to be probably a couple months, but he's coming back. Definitely, he is still on the team. I'll get him on a video here soon. Just so he can say hi.
About that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it right
But we still
now.
talk to him.
Yeah, I talk to him all the time. Give to at the gas station. I'll run through the comments later. Whoever gives and wants their giving done in a certain way, I can look at them later on. So don't worry if I don't give you a shout out. I will see it later for sure. So any more questions? Well, there's a gazillion
Put
questions.
their question.
Yeah. Good point. I'm waiting for Ryan to find some and type them in though.
There's not a lot of actual questions.
Buy these knuckleheads lunch one day on me, please. Definitely, Matt.
He always takes care of us.
I do. I try. I buy these guys lunch quite a bit, but I will buy it on you, Matt. Thank
Thanks,
you very
Matt.
much. Shooting shotcrete swimming pools, man. Shoot me an email, Austin. You know I'm going to be out. I'm going to be out next winter. Mr. Bobby, no, his health isn't the greatest. I explained that earlier, so he's not going to be driving for me this year, but I'll get him in a video or two just so he can say hi to everyone. Do you still talk to Krabby Al? Have you talked to Krabby Al?
No, I haven't heard from him since that day. A fateful day.
Yeah.
Did you? Have you
No.
talked to him?
No.
I haven't heard. I haven't heard a word from Krabby Al.
Actually, one of my friends that I used to work with,
Yeah,
they heard from him. He's in the union somewhere.
he's back in the union.
Yeah.
He's a union guy.
But he was a good worker and all, but that pretty much it.
What's that?
He's a good worker, but that pretty much it.
Yeah, he definitely has skills.
Uh-huh.
Do you go over the crew again? So right now, Marcel, Francisco's back, Daryl, and Marcel,
So, yeah.
Yeah.
and that's it.
And
And Bugs when he
Bugs,
gets
yeah.
better. And then I have a new guy, an old school 60. I think he said he was 67 or 68. He's in Florida. He takes his vacations in the winter in Florida, but he's coming back. He's going to pour with us. He's an old business owner. He loves concrete, and obviously he knows what he's doing. I'm really looking forward. I love working with the old school guys and learning from them. So I am looking forward to that big time. Hi, Tiffany. Say hi to Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
There you go. You got it. Do you-
Yes, Mr. Bobby is my grandpa and his dad. For all of you wanting to know.
All right, there you go. It's his grandpa and his stepdad, right?
Yep.
That's right, right? Do you do coyote hunting? They keep asking. Oh, do you do coyote hunting? I would do coyote hunting if somebody would invite me. So you guys got to invite me to do fun things in the winter, and I'll come and do them with you. Asking for money back from a family member crew. What's your advice for asking for money back from a family member or a crew member? All right. So my best advice for asking for money back, like if I were to borrow these guys something or a family member something, how do you ask for it back? First of all, when you give a family member or a crew member money, you don't really fully expect to get it back. I know that's a weird answer, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Like,
So,
for instance, I gave a crew member money last year and now he doesn't work for me anymore. So when I gave him the money, I knew that there was a pretty good chance that I wouldn't see that money again. So if you're really going to miss the money, don't ask for it back. Otherwise, you could just be polite, just say, hey, I really could use that money. Try not to turn it into an argument if you can. Is Eric coming back? He's not coming back. What is his opportunity? He's doing concrete work. He just had an opportunity to work all winter. That's the thing. With us is we're seasonal. We work 8 months and then we're off, and sometimes winter gets hard, and that's what happens. Sometimes guys get other jobs, and that's okay. I wish Eric nothing but the best. There's nothing between us at all. Thank you, Brandon. Oh, Jim, nice to see Daryl. Daryl Jr.
I want to thank
I don't know
everybody
what
out
you're
there
looking
who's
at.
been saying hi to us at the stores and everywhere we go.
Yeah.
I don't go through a lot of the comments, but I do appreciate everybody coming up and saying hi to us. We've seen a lot of people at the Big Potatoes, different stores, and it makes me feel real good.
There's a question here that says, will you allow someone to visit that's on vacation and spend a day working with you? I get this question all the time. I've had dozens of people ask me, if they could come and work for us for a day. And right now I'm a little hesitant just because of the liability, somebody to get hurt. It's not like a big concern, but it is a concern, especially after Bugs hurt his shoulder, because things can happen on a job site. So I'm going to talk to an attorney and see if I can get a legal document, a waiver, so you guys can start coming. I'm not going to turn it into a circus. I'm never going to do that, but maybe a few times a year, if it's a special thing or whatever, I could invite somebody to come. But I'm not going to turn it into a circus where we have guests all the time. We're not a TV show. I know it's funny. We have characters and stuff, but it's a real business. It's a serious business. That's how I, feed my family. That's how you feed your family. And, we're not a TV show. It's just our reality show or whatever, even though it seems like it. This is we're just really funny. I guess.
Ordinary
We're
people.
really
That's how we
weird.
live our lives.
Yeah. So where can I buy those easy money hats? There's still hats available right now. It's on crowdmade.com. So crowdmade.com. is one word, and then .com. And then if you search under the creators tab, just search Victory Outdoor Services. You'll see my page. You can buy hoodies, t-shirts, and the hats. So head over to CrowdMade for that. How did you pick red for your company? I don't know. I've always liked red. No real particular reason. I just thought it stood out. I like it.
It's good color.
Yeah.
It doesn't get dirty as fast on me.
Yeah. And then, I like red, and then the red, white, and blue, the whole like patriotic theme. You guys know I wrap my truck like in an American flag, and I love our country and stuff. So that played into the decision as well. What's Daryl's most common excuse for being late?
I overslept. That was the best one, I think. I used it a couple times. I have.
If I wrote them all down through the years, I would need like a 5 terabyte hard drive.
That's a good question, though.
Yeah, good question. Is Bugs actually doing? How is Bugs actually doing right now? He's been repaired. He's just in the healing process. He's okay. He's got good spirits. He's just hanging out at home, waiting to heal up so he can get back to work. He loves working here, and he called me last week, and he just wanted to make sure he's got a spot when he comes back. I told him absolutely, definitely. Good advice for doing estimates. I think success comes in sales when you're confident. And what I mean by that is you really need to know what you're doing. You need to present yourself as confident to that potential client. If they sense at all that you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to sell the job. And don't be a pushover. So they ask you to come to their house and give them a bid. You don't come there and then they push you around and they start telling you how you're going to do it. You come there and you tell them how you're going to do their job. If they start saying stuff like, well, could you just throw this in or whatever? Say, no, I can give you a price for that though. So just be confident. That's the main thing. And, I basically I'm going to put an estimate up. I'm just going to go to a customer's house. I'm going to walk you through like a real estimate. I'll show you how long it takes and what I say. I get to the point, I let them know that I know what I'm doing. I give them a price and leave it at that. And I leave it in their hands. I don't do callbacks. I don't do any follow-up. I give them a price, and if they want it, they take it. I've done follow-ups in the past, and it does no good with my line of work. Jesse, thank you very much. Give this to Cheech. I'm pretty sure that you're Cheech.
Am I Cheech?
Yes.
No.
Yes. So you got $51 now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
How many alarm clocks did Eric end up getting? He got 5 alarm clocks. He left a few of them in the truck when he left.
I got 1.
Daryl's got 1. I got 1. I got 2. I don't know. He left like 3 in the truck, in the farm truck this winter. What does an average finisher make? I think the next one's good. I think we pay a little bit more than down south from, when I was down south and asking. So a finisher can make like between $28 and $35 an hour up here. Are you actually going to follow your diet this year? That's the plan right now. Tell him I've been doing good, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did I cheat
Very
anything?
well.
No, he has been doing good. And my wife, I had to tell her to stop making him, lunches because he's on a diet. She has been doing it.
Yep.
Oh.
Kathy hasn't been making any sandwiches, right?
She made ham sandwich. But
She made
they're
one
good.
ham sandwich,
Yeah,
but
and I
that's
told her,
not
I
too
said,
bad.
He's trying to do this, and
Yep.
she respects that. And she's so used to packing a lot of food.
Yeah. Make sure you talk loud. When we ate pizza for lunch, when there was pizza for lunch the other day, what did I eat?
You had a salad
Yes, a salad.
with some sausage.
Yep. So I've been doing good though. I started Monday. Just watch the videos. I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm doing good. I'm going to lose 50 pounds. I don't think I should read that. I'll just Mustang Fox90. I got your message. That's awesome. I won't talk about it publicly, but you'll definitely be in our thoughts and prayers. What's your favorite concrete tool? My favorite concrete tool is the Bobcat, skid loaders. Isn't it yours?
Oh, I love playing with those.
Yeah, Bobcats
Breaking
are
everything
awesome. Skid
apart.
loaders are
Using the
fantastic.
beak. The beak is my favorite of all
Yeah.
the tools.
The beak is that attachment you guys have seen. It's kind of like a claw where it just pinches the concrete. You can load it right up in there. What's your email? Ryan@victoryoutdoorservices.com. RYAN. It's on my website. It's easy to find my email. All right. What kind of work boots do you buy? I like the honestly, I like the Carhartts. I've tried a couple different brands after I bought Carhartts, but I like the Carhartts. They're called 4-inch wedge boots. They're super light and they're comfortable. They don't last all that long, but that's not as important to me as being comfortable on the job. It makes all the difference. And just the weight of them, kind of lightens up your day. Any new merch this year? Yeah, we'll get some going. I think we need a shirt with you on it.
Yeah, that would be great.
What about you?
I don't know what I want.
Yeah, we'll have to think of something.
Here, what if we did a good picture of all the guys and we could all sign a name?
Oh, for the merchandise?
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, for merchandise. Yeah.
About
Autograph pictures of all of us.
autograph pictures. We're not famous.
Yeah, we are. Otherwise, we would be doing this, right?
How much would you pay for an autograph picture of all of us signed? Would you pay more than what? 25 cents?
No.
I'm just kidding. Price per square foot of concrete. I kind of covered this in either my last live stream or a couple ago. All right, I'll get back to that one. What's your favorite concrete finishing tool brand? I don't really have a favorite brand. I really think they all are really comparable, honestly, like Marshalltown and Craft and Bond Tools and all that. I don't really have a favorite.
As long as they work good and do the job.
Are you going to learn Spanish with Franny? No, I'm not.
I am.
You come on. Daryl, it took Daryl 6 days to learn hola. How are you going to learn Spanish?
He's teaching me one word a day.
One word a day. So Daryl's going to try. I'm not even going to try. I've tried in the past, and I have so much other stuff going. I just don't have time because it's not easy. It's not easy for me anyway.
No, it isn't easy.
I bet if you speak Spanish, you'd speak it all wrong.
Thanks a lot, son.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Chico will slap you across the face because don't get the Spanish.
He'd be like, what? He'd be like, sorry.
Yeah. How do you wake up and not fall asleep? Every time I want to go back to bed. Was it worded something different than that? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what the question is. Oh man, how do you wake up and not fall back asleep like in the morning? I don't have any trouble with that. I never have. When I get up, I want to go to work. I mean, that's my motivation. I love to work. I love concrete. I love being around these guys.
And that's what makes it fun.
Thank you, Connor. Connor Christie. That's awesome. $99. But I don't know. I've never really had a problem with that. Why don't you?
Should I answer that?
No, you're no good.
Okay.
But anyways, if you love what you do, you're eager to get to work, and I'm always eager to get to work. I want to do concrete. I want to do something, even if it's not concrete. I want to do something. I want to get up and I want to start my day. If I sleep in, I never sleep in, but if I slept in like some people, like 9, 10, 11 o'clock, that would just seem like a wasted day for me.
And that's very true. That's how it is at plowing. When we're all plowing in winter, they try to go back to bed. And I was like, man, it just throws my whole day off.
Yeah, it really does. Your worst job, most terrible, most problems. The most problems on a job that I've ever had. I'd have to think about. Oh, why don't you tell them?
That garage job.
Which one?
One you tore out and it fell over and went into the side.
Oh, that was bad. But I think yours was worse. Why don't you tell them the story about when you hit the gas line?
Oh,
So Daryl hit a gas
gas
line
line.
digging.
in between
Go
two
ahead.
houses, and all of a sudden the gas just started coming out. And I said, "Oh, I'll just call 911." Well, they evacuated the whole block. They called the police department, the fire department. They had to take this nice old lady. She was baking cherry pies, and she couldn't get out of her house. They had to bring her out, put her in the squad car, and she couldn't finish her pies. And Fox 6 was out there, so I think that was the worst.
That's our local news station.
And I didn't mean for all that to happen. I thought it was just something simple. It was bad. It wasn't good.
So Daryl evacuated an entire block. He had the local news there. How many fire trucks and
I lost count.
there was all kinds.
Helicopters flying over the top. I was like, whoa.
That was Fox News helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the news helicopter was fly. They were waiting for
bad.
something to blow, I guess.
And then the gas guys came up and they made it look so easy. All they did was take a vice grips, pinched it off.
Yeah, right.
So I know better for next time.
Glad we had insurance. So that was Daryl's worst job.
Yeah.
I have not heard of Hawk for screeding concrete. Grandfather invented it to save it back. No, I haven't heard of that. I did buy a Vibra-Strike though. I had a Vibra-Strike. You guys might have saw me use it a couple times last year. It's not something that I often use. There was the gas-powered one, but I bought the MBW battery-powered screed. So I'm going to give that a try this year here and there. Anything on that I can do right now to make my job a little bit easier because I don't have my right-hand man bugs. I'm going to try to do it. So you can only pour so much concrete with a few guys, but I'm going to try to do whatever we can to make it by until Bugs comes back or we find another finisher, another driver, and all that stuff. So we're gonna scrape by. We're still having fun. Last week was fun. The videos you'll like this week, I am sure. Most of them were really good videos. 44 jobs last season. That's an easy one. Will Junior run the real easy money on the broom this year?
Oh yeah, you were doing that last year.
Yeah, he can do that. You know how to broom.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do that last stroke.
Mm-hmm.
Easy money.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Okay, let me hear you say it.
Easy money.
She's got it. You got it down.
Pro.
Any more kickboxing vids? I don't know. If you guys watch the videos last year, like every year is like a huge adventure.
Oh.
It's crazy. All the twists and turns. I don't know why my life is so crazy.
And it makes it enjoyable for you.
It's enjoyable. Yeah, I guess it's fun. It's exciting. But I have no idea what my summers are going to bring. Just stay tuned. We're going to have fun together. I can guarantee without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to be an adventure this year because it is every single year. I don't know why my life is so crazy. So
I tried brooming the other day and then you would let me. Like, nope, not today.
Oh, when I told you not to come in?
No, when I tried brooming the patio.
Oh yeah, well
Okay,
you were
you're
doing
not-
it.
yeah.
You were doing it all crooked, man.
I was not.
But he did pick up the come along on that job.
Yes.
I was like, whoa.
You guys
yeah.
are gonna see Daryl Jr. You guys are gonna see Daryl Jr. puddling in one of the upcoming videos, using a mag float
Yeah.
and striking off. Daryl Jr. was striking off in one of the videos.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. This week you'll see it. Can I work for you? If anybody's ever serious about that, just email me. I am hiring, so kickboxing, who knows about that? Really interesting jobs lined up. I do have several stamp jobs. I have one that's going to have a really cool poured, colored stamped fire pit. We're going to do a big fire pit. It's going to be raised up, and then he's going to put seat walls around into pillars. That's going to be cool. It's going to be you'll see. It's going to be add-on to one of the biggest jobs I've ever done. How old are your dump trucks? They're pretty old. 1999. I think the International is a 99.
Yep.
But it's in super good shape. It has like 112,000 miles. It was maintained by Michael's Pipeline, which is a huge pipeline corporation. You guys probably know Michael's Pipeline. And they maintained it perfectly right before I bought it, and it was really good. And then the Mac is a 2000.
What year's the Mac?
2000.
What year's the Mac?
Huh?
The Mac.
Oh, the Mac. Oh, that's a 97 Mac. Yeah,
Kenny, that's awesome. Justin, thank you very much. What is it? A 2000?
No, it's a 97 Mac CL700.
Is it that old?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it looks
97.
it's in nice shape.
I remember
it
it.
Yeah,
looks
it's a
good.
nice
That's
shape.
because we keep going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, dump trucks are extremely expensive to maintain.
They
put-
have the 18 speed, but then it got converted down to the lower.
Great
The
treat.
13 speed stuff.
No, it always had, even
No,
though
I had the 18.
Oh, it was
was
always
it?
that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I blew up the transmission in a Mac. We ran it dry, no oil. Nobody ever checked the oil, so the transmission blew up. That was a long time ago. All right. Who's going to use Bug's compactor? Nobody else knew how to use it.
Oh, we gotta find something.
That's actually true. On every video, it's not just because they're on video. Bugs always ran the compactor.
Yeah, he always did.
Yeah, and if anybody touches compactor, he would get super angry.
He will. I tried touching the one, like, no, that's my compactor.
I'm gonna have to call him on the phone. Hey, I got compact.
You're gonna call and ask permission. Yes.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good question. I don't know. Is Daryl Jr. single? He is so cute.
Wow.
So you're pretty cute. Well, I don't. Are you single?
Yeah, no, but I'm not looking right now.
Oh, you're not looking?
No.
That
okay.
Sorry.
No, thank you.
Whoever asked that, I'm sorry to break your heart.
I gotta focus with this guy right here.
Does water make the concrete weaker? Yes, it does. If you add just plain water to any concrete mix, just think of it like Kool-Aid. You know, it's a nice, good tasting Kool-Aid. It's strong. You can taste the sugar. If you water it down and keep adding water, it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. Concrete's the same way. Adding water just makes it weaker and weaker and weaker. So you don't want to put too much water in your concrete. How long does it take to really get into the business? Normal pace? I don't know. There's different aspects to that question. So I don't know how to answer that exactly. It really depends, like, on your resources. Do you have resources to start? Yeah, about me. I had a bunch of side jobs, and eventually I had so many side jobs that I didn't have time for my regular job. So I started a business, and then that was in 1999. And then here I am today in 2022. Any problems with Schmitz? No, I gotta think about that. I've been really happy with Schmitz. I mean, I think they overbook, but I think that's common with all ready mix suppliers is they overbook, and they were late a bunch of times last year. But I mean, overall, I love the guys there, the dispatchers. I know all of them. I know a lot of them watch the channel, so I have to say that, you know. No, I'm just kidding. No, they really are good drivers, good dispatchers. It's a good company. I know the owner personally, good guy, and I haven't had any problems with Schmitz Concrete failing on me. So yeah, I'm going to stick with Schmitz for now. I'm going to try out Rivcrete, so you'll probably see Rivcrete a few times this year. I definitely want to try their concrete and just give them a chance. I know the owner over there personally. You guys saw I did a Ready Mix plant tour last fall, early winter. So I know the owner over there personally too. They're a great company as well. But you get used to one company, you get used to their concrete, so it's hard to change. Do you need a CDL driver? Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We sure do.
But for the driving and not pulling the trailer, it's a Class B. But if you're going to pull a trailer, like our excavation trailers, you need a Class A CDL.
Yep, you need a Class A. See, Daryl Jr. knows a lot of stuff. He didn't know.
Yes, I learned a lot from him, the senior, and I learned a lot from Ryan too. Taught me a lot.
Are you going to do any more skits? That's funny that you mentioned that. I actually thought of a skit today, and I told my wife about it, and I think it's going to be super good. It's going to cost me some money though, so it's going to take some time to do it because this one's going to be it's going to be even better than the last one. Remember last year when we did the skit with the sidewalk in the backyard?
Oh, yeah.
The sidewalk that's like this.
And it's still back there.
Still back there.
Walked by it the
Yeah,
other
it's
day.
in perfect shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I left it so far. I'm going to put a new patio in or addition to the house. So when I do either of those, that sidewalk will come out.
Everyone knows
Can I
about
have
that
it?
skit. Did a great job.
What's that?
Everyone knows that skit did a great job.
Yeah, yeah, they really did. Are you
Especially
ever
the homeowner.
going to retire? Honestly, I never really thought about retirement. I haven't even ever seriously considered that question. But I guess right now I would say probably not because I'll get into sales when I get older. Sales, you can do it pretty much until you die. You can do you can be the president of the United States and be super old. I'm sure you can be a salesman, right?
Exactly.
So, what was that? That wasn't good. What? It's true.
Exactly.
I don't say things on accident, you guys. I don't like let things slip. So when you hear something like that, I said it on purpose. So, all right. Is Daryl Jr. the GOAT? You think you're the GOAT on Power Buggy?
Yeah.
It's a one-word answer. Are you the GOAT of anything? Do you even know what GOAT is? Greatest of all time.
Oh, I knew that. Now that you told me. I was like, gold? That's good. Yeah, I'm great. I'm great at operating and driving.
The greatest of all time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. There you go. I like your confidence. How much do you start a new experienced finisher, 5-year finisher? Somewhere between $28 and $30 an hour. If you've been finishing for 5 years, you should be pretty decent if you pick it up fast. After finishing for 5 years, I could hang with anybody. But I picked it up pretty quick because I really enjoyed it. What does Daryl Jr. use for gaming? What do you use for gaming?
Gaming? Well, I don't want to play too many games right now, but I like driving games.
What console?
What game system?
For just on PS4, but
PS4.
video games, not really. I don't know if I can say it on here though, but
Oh, it's a secret?
never say it.
Okay.
Is it like this? Is it like this?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we just, what do they call them? Those Demolition Ranch, he calls them pew-pews?
Yeah.
Pew-pews, yeah.
That's Mr. Beast.
I think they all do it. But yeah, I was watching Demolition Ranch the other day and he was doing it. And then Off the Ranch. It's another channel that I watch. I'll comment once in a while on there. That's another channel I enjoy. Whistling Diesel, Cletus McFarland. I've already mentioned him. 1320 video. I got to get me a fast car sometime. And then the Fisherman Scott Martin and Jacob Wheeler. I like their channels. There's another guy I just started watching. I think it's Spencer Cornelius. That's a good channel too. How much garbage do you make? I guess you're just going to have to watch every episode this season to find out. I might reveal it at the end of the season, but probably not. What was your favorite video from the tour? Hands down, it was spending time with these guys in Las Vegas. That was like that was a memory that none of us will ever forget.
Ever. That was just so good.
Yeah.
Drive down there, being down there, meeting all the different people, and then spending all the quality time together.
Yeah.
Especially when we arrived at nighttime.
Oh, that was awesome.
I mean, you can see the whole city lit up. It was like going to the fair at night.
Yeah.
That's a good explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Driving there.
Seeing the waterfall when we arrived, that was amazing. It was like a welcoming thing for us.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to see the mountains. I'll never forget that.
Oh,
and then in Utah, all the different states we saw. But anyways, that was definitely the most memorable trip. Although I had a lot of them. I enjoyed every single one of them, except for that one time that I went to Alabama to pour concrete, and I didn't. The miserable trip.
Yeah.
But Las Vegas was very fun. We're going to definitely go there again. That's just going to be a regular thing we're going to go to. Same thing when we went to Ohio, me and Daryl.
Oh, that was good.
That was fun. And we're going to go back. Decocrete. Shout out to Decocrete. Jeff and Jason over there. Thank you for inviting me and paying for everything. That was awesome. I appreciate it.
And they had free food.
Did Daryl get enough free stuff in Las Vegas? Did you guys get enough free stuff in Las Vegas?
I had 3 bags I came home with. So
you
many
better
shirts.
took everything home.
I was like a kid in the candy store, but I had a good time. I learned a lot down there. I met a lot of interesting people.
So after like the first night or second night, I remember I came into their hotel room. I walked into their hotel room. He had emptied the bags and he spread everything out on the bed, all the free stuff, and the whole bed was covered with free stuff.
Wow.
It was fun though.
That was embarrassing to me.
Come on.
But the best thing though about Vegas, when I got to get with the last night.
Do a local meetup at B52s. I could do that. I just I mean, I don't know how many. It's hard to get a sense of like how many people actually know me and would show up to something like that. So I might try it. It's not a bad idea. How old are you and senior? So I am turning 45 May 20th. How old are you?
54.
54. So we're about 10, almost 10 years apart. And how old was I when I started doing concrete? I was 15 or 16. I can't. I think I was 16. I've always said 15, but I think I was actually 16 when I started. And I have a brother that was in concrete, and he was a foreman for a crew. So 16, summer break in high school, I worked with him, and that was it for me. I never went back. As soon as I touched concrete, I never went back. If you didn't run a Bobcat, what would you run? An excavator, a big excavator. I can run a mini. I've run mini excavators quite a bit. I'm fine in one of those, but I've never had the chance to run one of the giant excavators. I would like to do that. Looks pretty cool. Definitely not a bulldozer. Did you ever run a bulldozer?
Yeah.
Boring. Sorry if you guys operate bulldozers. That
go
looks
straight.
incredibly
That's
boring.
it. But I
I
got to
would-
knock down some trees.
Yeah, I would fall asleep on a bulldozer, honestly. You should get Junior some pillows to make his key roll more comfortable.
Oh, come on.
But you're not going to be sleeping this year, so.
Send me a pillow. I'll give it to him. Personalize it. Put his name on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did want to mention this. I had this thought, and I'll do this. I got a bunch of hats sent to me last year, and every time that I did, I wore them or showed them on a video. If you send me a hat, I'll wear your hat like when I do my morning intro or something. So send me your hat, and I will be glad to do that. I don't need your hat. I'm not asking for free stuff, guys. I have like 560 hats coming on order right now of my own hats. But if you want your company shouted out, send me a hat, and we can go ahead and do that. And then I'll display your hat right here in the office. I love to do that kind of thing. So I got a request: no skinny jeans this year. And you can't wear your wife's swimming shorts.
What am I supposed to wear then?
Why don't you wearing a suit right now? I told Daryl
Look
that
at
I
I
know.
wanted to come in, and that's how I might come into work like that one day. That would be nice.
I told Daryl not to dress sloppy because we were going live tonight. He shows up in my house in this suit.
How many of you want to see him come to work like that?
Yeah. Does anybody want to see? People are gonna think you're the priest.
I'll come into work like that.
That's all right though, because sometimes we need a miracle on a job. We needed one on Wednesday.
Oh,
Yes.
But it worked out perfect.
Yes. How did you meet the Darryls for the first time? Well, you just started working for us. Daryl, that was a long.
That was
What
year was
20
that?
years ago.
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daryl just came in and started working for us. Favorite sports teams? Obviously, the Green Bay Packers, right?
Yeah.
We're from Wisconsin, if you didn't know.
And
The Milwaukee Bucks and the Milwaukee Brewers are our teams, which have all done pretty well. I mean, the Bucks won the championship. Packers are they're perennial playoff team for the most part, and the Brewers are
just starting.
Yeah, it's a small market team, so you can't have great expectations, but they always hold their own. They do pretty well. Show up to work, Daryl. I guess that's just the command. Make sure you show up. Yep. So, is Eric coming back? No, I explained that a couple times already earlier. Eric is not coming back. You can go back and watch the live stream again if you want, if you really want to find out why. But he found another job. How long we been on? An hour. I told my wife we were going to be on an hour. So, yeah. I think we should probably wrap it up so we don't make it too long and people get bored. Although everybody's still on, nobody's dropping off, but I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Time to go to bed. What's your favorite food?
What?
Food.
Food? Oh, that's a good question. And very hard to.
Why is it hard?
There's so much to choose from. They don't really have a favorite. Sorry about that.
All right, I think we'll end there. So thanks for joining us tonight. Again, first videos coming out tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. For the new season. And we just are really looking forward to the adventure that this year is going to be. So,
And it's gonna be a good adventure. Can I give
Yeah.
a shout out
Wait,
to
can
my
we do
wife
the
and
shout
my
out?
kids?
oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hi, honey, Kathy. I'm out here. Hopefully, I did good. To all my kids, Crystal, Brandon, Ashley, Tori, Daryl Jr. is here, so I can't say,
Oh.
and my grandson Mason.
Special shout out to Bugs for watching this, stepbrother. Special shout out to my brother and his wife and kids, Jesse, Amanda, Tyler, Hannah, Jocelyn, Wyatt. See you guys tomorrow. And I hope everyone else has a great Easter.
Yep. Have a great Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
Adios.
All right. Adios. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much, everybody that gave. I really appreciate it. That was awesome. I got a lot of going back and looking how to distribute the money. But thank you. Thank you very much. Adios.